I'm standing at Yorkville now, which is supposed to be Rodeo Drive in Canada. It's a Friday night, but to be honest, this place looks very empty. I just want to see how Canadian wealth looks like and also what cool cars we could find and maybe what is the bizarrest thing that we can find here. So the first thing you can notice is that it just looks so nice in the early evening. It's sunset right now. It's around 6. You can see it's very, very beautiful. It's not even Christmas time yet, but it still looks very cool with all the lights going on. So I just found this little street over here, which is supposed to be the old York Lane. And you can already see from the commercials on here that this is a very, very expensive place. And yeah, Montchalin. Some cool restaurants, but to be honest, they all seem very empty to me. It almost is like no one is here. 6 p.m. on a Friday night, so this definitely should be more full of people. And all the restaurants are basically empty. I know it's not that cold, so people could sit outside basically. But yeah, this on a Friday night, this seems very, very weird. And I think this is nothing I would see in Germany, in Munich or Düsseldorf, where we have those kinds of streets. So yeah, a bit different, I would say. And so it's the village of Yorkville Park, and you can see this big stone, which is right in the middle here. It's also very empty, so no one is basically here. You can see the beautiful sunset over there. It's very nice to have this like small houses right here in the center of Toronto. But yeah, as I said, the stone you can see behind me now, it was transported from the Shield of Canada, and apparently it cost more than 650 million Canadian dollars to just get this stone here, which is kind of crazy. Also, the stores look very empty too. I mean, it's only 6 and they're already closed. I don't know, there's no holiday today or something. Also, like empty houses. Okay, yeah, there's a photo shoot of a bride going on, which looks cool. And I can see why you would do a photo shoot over here. And so, yeah, a lot of European brands here and like super luxury brands as well. But very, very empty. I mean, like, not even the stuff is outside here. It just confuses me so much. It just doesn't make any sense to me that it's so empty on Friday night, basically. There are a lot of German cars, or a lot of European cars, I should say. Yeah, there's Balenciaga. Of course, everyone knows that. But yeah, and also some huge American SUVs. There's a little art gallery. So this is probably the most absurd car so far. But nothing crazy, like no Gaudis, no Lamborghini. I don't know, such a ultra high, wealthy environment, but without any crazy stuff. Okay, never mind. I just spotted something, and just this car looks so cool. GT3 RS, it's probably the best car so far, which is just very, very cool. Yeah, this is very, very nice. Never mind. Yeah, I guess there are some supercars over here, and also it's a German one, which is very cool. I have probably one of my most favorite cars out there, and it's also probably more expensive than some Lamborghinis and some Ferraris. So yeah, I like this here. Over here, it's like this little houses and these little boutiques. And just the time of the day is so perfect right now. All the lights are already on and it just looks so great. Yeah, I never heard of most of these brands. Yeah, this is smaller here, I would say. And also low-rise buildings. Very cool. And to see this here in downtown Toronto, basically. So yeah, I just walked down the street basically, and that's the construction site. And behind there's a soccer field. So yeah, I think this is much different from the German or American equivalent. So there are a lot of buildings under construction. It'd be weird to me to see this here, because I can imagine that rent is super high at this place. And so this doesn't make too much sense to me, but yeah, I spent a little bit more time over there to try to find something cool. I hate this about Toronto. Everything is so small, but all the leaves are like right on the sidewalk. I don't know, it's not for my height. So yeah, as I said, I was spending a bit more time over at Yorkville. Neither any cool cars nor any full restaurants I've seen. So this is very weird for me on a Friday night. There's this kind of emptiness on the streets. So maybe Canadians just don't show off their wealth as much as Americans or Europeans do. Can I walk over a red streetlight as a pedestrian? So can I jaywalk in Toronto, or is it forbidden? Because I remember in New York, you could just do it. In Germany, it's forbidden. And here it's like people do it 50-50. So I'm not 100% sure if it's allowed or not. But also what I would recognize here in Toronto is that people are much nicer. So if a car parks accidentally on between two traffic lights where the people are supposed to walk, they actually drive backwards so that the people can just go over the street with no problem. And neither in New York nor in Germany this would actually be a thing. So no one would just pull back there, put in reverse and make some space for the pedestrians. And I think this is like a lot of Canadians are very, very kind and also share some great ideas in the comments as you guys do. So yeah, this was also recommendations from the comments. Thank you very much. It was very pleasant to go around. I've been there for like an hour, just watch the street with all the cool lighting and just watch the commercials of all the luxury stores. And I really enjoyed it, but it's so different from Germany or America. I think like Germany shows off wealth a bit more and America is just over the top. But this was just super weird for me to see that no one is there apart from this one guy who was driving a Porsche and then maybe like 45 people sitting in a restaurant. I don't know if something is going on. There's no Blue Jays game today, so this can't be it, what this was. Maybe you can text it in the comments. I hope you liked the video and thank you guys for watching.